Alrighty, Lionel with you, and this is the Lionel Show, the third and final module of the last and final day of our tenure here in the bowels of Radio Row in beautiful St. Paul, Minnesota at the RNC. I'm so proud to have with me right now the Honorable Bob Barr, who is running for president under the Libertarian label. His website is Bob Barr, that's 2Rs, 2008.com. Mr. Barr, welcome to the show.
It's great to be with you here. I didn't know I was in a module. Is that what you call this? The final module?
The final module of the final day. Yesterday was the penultimate day. This is the final module of the final day.
But what about the final module on the penultimate day?
That would be Wednesday.
Okay.
Now, Bob Barr, what exactly is your position, and how are you welcomed by some of your, are they ex-Republicans?
Here?
Yes.
I've been made to feel very welcome here from the folks that I've seen. Of course, my primary purpose in being here is to answer questions and discuss my campaign and my perspective on the Republican campaign with the media. This is really ground zero for the media, not just U.S. media, but the world media here. But during the course of my few days here in talking with the media, I've had an opportunity to run into a number of my former colleagues and still good friends here. Tom DeLay, ran into John Boehner, J.C. Watts, Saxby Chambliss, ran into Karl Rove, and everybody's very pleasant.
What was the basis for your decision to leave the Republican Party?
The Republican Party left me way behind when it veered so sharply from those things that it used to actually care about, such as individual liberties, such as the privacy of the citizenry, such as a government that operates within the bounds of the law as opposed to the whims of the man occupying the White House. An administration currently that exhibits complete disdain for the Bill of Rights and the rule of law, and which practices a degree of fiscal irresponsibility that the Republicans used to say was the hallmark of the Democrats, and they're doing the same thing.
Well, you've hit a hot button with me, Mr. Barr, Congressman Barr, I guess. And that is that the Bill of Rights is probably, being a lawyer myself, being schooled, being an ex-prosecutor, knowing the law as you do, maybe not as well, it's something that has been forgotten. And when we talk about limited government, limited governmental entanglement, we forget sometimes that one of the hallmarks of being an American is free speech, the right to possess firearms, not necessarily because of the Second Amendment, but because the government really shouldn't be able to tell us what we can and can't possess. We saw a flouting, if you will, of the Fourth Amendment with this administration. FISA statutes just absolutely ignored. Fourth Amendment, search and seizure, name it. Who is looking out for us, the American citizens, and who now best protects us and maintains the standards of the Bill of Rights? Who, other than you?
The Libertarian Party, of course, there are organizations out there that do an outstanding job of doing that. The ACLU, for example. There are a number of other organizations as well. But ultimately, that protection of our inherent rights that are guaranteed, not given, but guaranteed by the Bill of Rights, comes only if the citizenry is informed about them, understands them, and demands them of the government.